Good morning. We're talking about the risk of uh, driving in neighborhoods. So, we're going to have a quick discussion. So, in neighborhoods, they're very dangerous. People let their guard down. I'm a state certified instructor. This is Driving with the Miles. If you haven't done so at the end of this, you need to subscribe to my channel. I'll do driver's education tutorials. I've been doing driver's ed for 21 years. You're going to get great knowledge and great content. So, you have other cars to deal with. People are backing out. You have school buses picking up and dropping off kids. You have cyclists who are driving on the correct side of the road or the wrong side of the road. You have joggers who have headphones in. They can't hear you. You have children who don't understand the dangers. They will walk right out in front of you. And you have pets and their owners. I'm a pet owner. So those things are really important, and those are things you need to deal with. School buses, what are the risks? They're dropping off kids. They're picking up kids. You've got to be aware. Kids don't know whether they should walk behind the bus, in front of the bus. There are a lot of dangers. Buses arrive late, they arrive early. If you're a high school student, you're trying to drive to school. So you really got to be aware of this. Next, the flashing lights. You got that yellow flashing light, that's a warning. The red flashing light means you need to stop 20 feet behind the bus. It varies from state to state or province to province. School zones. You need to be aware of kids. They're excited to come to school. They'll run out in front of cars with their friends. You have to be a defensive driver, and a lot of accidents happen like that. School zone is limited to 25 or less miles an hour. Many school zones throughout the state are monitored by cameras. Drivers must yield to pedestrians and the crosswalk. Again, kids will walk right out in front of you if you're driving. You have to be a defensive driver. Bicyclists, new bicycle riders may not be steady and stable on bikes. Riders may be playing in the street or not paying attention. Must pass on the closest 3 feet to the scooter, must yield to bicyclists operating on the crosswalk. So there's a lot of things going on when you're driving your car through the neighborhood. Don't assume anything. Pedestrians. More than 3,000 pedestrians are in crashes annually. That's a lot of pedestrians. More than 80% of crashes involved pedestrians are serious or fatal. A fatal is when someone dies. More pedestrian-related crashes occur in urban areas between 3 and 10 p.m. So you've got to be aware. You got to have that active search pattern. I do take students into neighborhoods to make sure they're scanning using their eyes. We work on right turns. We work on left turns. We work on parallel parking, do a 3-point turnaround, turning around in driveways. So you can see there's a lot of things going on. You must come to a complete stop when at a pedestrian crosswalk that is behind the stop line on your DMV test or road test. If you don't stop, you will get points and deductions. You must not pass a vehicle that is stopped. You must stop. Do not pass a vehicle to allow pedestrians to cross. Some pedestrians will walk between vehicles and you won't be able to see them. Have that defensive driving mindset. Look at some of my content. We have downtown driving. I have tutorials on right turns, left turns, parking, and you'll see pedestrians pop out. You need to be absorbing my content. When turning left or right, you must yield to pedestrians in a crosswalk or yield to cars already in the intersection. Joggers, pets, and pedestrians. Entering a driveway, making a right turn or left turn, you must use your blinker. I have tutorials on backing in driveways, pulling in driveways. Look at my hands, hand over hand in, hand over hand out, covering the brake, going in slow. Pulling the traffic from the side of the road, speed bumps, potholes, roundabouts. I have some great content on roundabouts, parking lots. These are areas where you need to be working on your content. So let's review. I'm a state certified instructor. We went over a brief tutorial on neighborhoods and how dangerous they are. You need to be subscribing to my channel, Driving with Myles. I have great content that is in there. Thank you, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.